So this is the calm before the storm. What a consequential matchup we have this evening. It's a game that has over the years produced quite a lot of goals. The last 21 league meetings between the sides, 19 of those matches have seen at least one goal scored. That bodes well for us, and of course the enjoyment factor for those that have turned out on this Tuesday evening. AmaZulu are without a win in their last two games they've hosted on a Tuesday evening. It was against Sundowns in December of 2024, and then against Polokwane City this season back in November of 2025. So they'll be hoping for a little bit better luck on this particular weekday. Their home record though this season has been almost flawless. 6 wins from 7 as we get underway here. Time to be special as Pirates get on the front foot early. I'll let that one run. So they have managed the most shots from break attacks this season. I was talking about their reluctance to press, and what they said, they did win position fairly high up the field when they came from behind against TS Galaxy to win the game. They have to use their moments. Rian Hanemob seeks to come away with it. A man who's relinquished the captain's armband today. It's been handed to influence that game, a 1-1 draw here at the Moses Mabhida Stadium. Slipping it through the legs of Burn down on the edge of the area. A little nudge from Hendrik Ekstein. Once again, and Moremi has it out on the flank up against Hanemob, who sticks in a foot in the tackle. Hoto now. And then the Pirates trying to conjure something on the edge of the area. It's Magesiu's first league goal of the season as Orlando Pirates put it in low and are with the way they use the ball. Heavily moved into space by Mbanjwa for an overlapping Rian. Sustained spell of pressure from AmaZulu. Hanemob just doesn't have the legs to reel that in. Yema forward, cutting out those balls and immediately tried to spring into action is Vin Apollos. Hanemob quickly upon him. Now Moremi's ball in. And a chance here, ricochets towards goal from Talente Mbata. It's the clearance of Philly straight into him. Dance. Some defending to do here though.
And Ndaba last time out, a solid performance, so I think it's fair to say that he is qualified backup to Dion Hoto.
Bird just snuck it through, but then couldn't get the return pass. Although his in from Hoto. Here's Mufokeng.
They need to have a bit more width there, Orlando Pirates.
Here, Apollos clipped up. A hit from range by Mufokeng. On the ball again here. Moremi, it's a nice ball in! And Moremi has set up Mufokeng. Well, the last thing you would expect is for really Mufokeng to score with his head, but that's precisely what he's done. Against the side. And he got his first professional goal at the stadium where he did it. Orlando Pirates has taken them just over a quarter hour to break the deadlock.
With some intelligent movement there from the attack of Pirates, and Mufokeng showed created the space, and Mufokeng exploiting that space.
As Moremi with the assists, he scored more goals for Pirates already than he did for AmaZulu, but it's in terms of the race or not, but now with parity in terms of games played, can AmaZulu mount a comeback? Oh, well, it's That's 9 goals this season inside and across all the clubs in the division. Diarota. Something quite calmly there. I think the flag was raised. Yes, Betway sorts to occurrences happening recently for AmaZulu under Arthur Zwane as Darren Johnson completely misses that one. He was culpable for one of the goals against TS Galaxy, coming out a little prematurely. This time probably looking into Stanton is that against other teams in the top 5 this season, neitherless. Now Dion Hotto, he's got space. Hotto, oh, save from Johnson. Well, he took forever to pull the trigger there, even though it was on his left foot. Brilliantly played through. The King. Away games on a Tuesday evening, and that was the game against Marumo Gallants back in August. Up the other end, still Moreni. Low drive, King. Dion Hotto finding Moreni again. It's down this flank where they have been effective over the last few games. Free kick for AmaZulu. Looking to make the most of it. Put it into a decent area, and he's moved it on here to Oswin Apollos. Diving header from Teta.
Not sure.
And now crept towards goal by. It is left for Hotto. He's got taken on Orlando Pirates 11 times previously. 15th season with Mamelodi Sundowns as AmaZulu. Moremi. Butuma. Ryan takes a big deflection, corner for Pirates. Really Mufo King, Apollos. Try and play that ball in behind. And from Mufo King, Son Ryan. Goes for it, low drive. Where Otto runs onto it. Get a clearance. September of 2022 as Rian Hanemo puts it in. Sabisi, well, he makes the Bata. Oh, proficient from range as we bends it in. Tetwa, good in the air. Van Rooyen wide out the model to the watching public.
So the goals came in second half, so a civil change in tactics in the second.
It comes Sipocheng to cross. Still putting it in. So Kharebe putting it in with his left foot. And AmaZulu have promptly recovered. And shot. And to work very hard off the ball. Here is Bongani Zungu. Under immense pressure. It's 9 goals conceded after 14 games in 2023-2024 season.
So I was part of that.
I know he's been able to hang on to the ball brilliantly here. Delivered in, but Sabisi away win since 1993 when Jacob Nong and George Durnley, big George Durnley, scored in a 2-1 win. Butuma. Dion Hotto trying to steam into space here. Last 2 outings. It's the first time he scored in successive games over the course of his career. Hanemo still forward is Rian Han. Back for the visitors. Now played into the feet of Butuma, who shifts it. Mbata. Moremi puts it across. Mufo King over the top.
They went for placement, not power.
Couldn't host at the Peter Mokaba Stadium because Kaizer Chiefs have a captain Kolo. Burn again. Here for Apollos. Let me dispossessed by Tetwa. Hanemo Siema, by the way. A few players for AmaZulu they will Mufo King. Remember though, Mufo King laying it off for Apollos. Back to Mufo King, and it goes wide of the boots of Byrne. he's stricken again.
It's just so dangerous when he starts.
King floats it in. King from Muremi, lovely return and slip through. Johnson dives on it. Apollos still has the ball, finding a teammate. Khadebed, big deflection behind for a corner. 46 previous league matches as Hanamo lifts it towards the back post.
Five at the back, three in the middle and the two up front.
Now also Apollos running into danger. Tuma. They receive flipped to Batuma. And Phillies. Season is Makolo wins the ball back, and now in his effort to Mufokeng. I haven't really seen Khalede attempting to take on players as much as he was willing to do in the first half. Just Apollos with a dazzling run here. Referee unmoved as he goes down. Now Apollos! Chain under pressure. Well drilled. This looks like an opportunity. Apollos! Oh, it just will not go in for them. Pirates searching for that second. Apollos, and Apollos still trying to tiptoe through as Johnson dives at the feet of Umbatuma, and the flag had been raised a little earlier on, otherwise he would have had a decision to make. Makolo. The balling is fairly decent. Siema has to hack it clear. Makolo again. And from Hanamo, the flick. Oh, wow! Well. When he is called upon, he's found Mufokeng. Oh! Well, it has gone in. It won't go down at his goal. But he's had a massive hand in it. Smashes it off the upright. And then in off an unlucky Darren Johnson, who will want to forget this night as quickly as possible.
I think that's game, set, match. I think that's game, set, match. They are cruising nicely. Reality setting for Zungu. Smile on the face of the brace of Mufokeng. It was the two substitutes, De Jong and Mahopa, that combined, and Mufokeng with a clinical finish.
Well, deep into injury time, Orlando Pirates find that second when it probably didn't matter with the whistle imminent. Look at this turn though from Mufokeng. And yes, it will be a Darren Johnson own goal and not a Mufokeng brace, but he has he's run right tonight.
Oh, it's all about that first touch. It's the awareness. It's the pass from Mahopa. Took it with the left. A disguised shot with the right. Looked like he was going for the far post. And kissing the badge, appropriately so.
So job done on the roads once again for Orlando Pirates. Their unbeaten streak in the Betway Premiership extends to 13, but more importantly, they go top of the table. We've been waiting forever to see what the complexion of the upper end of the Betway Premiership would look like when Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates had played the same number of games.